Breakout Academy. My name is Mihaela. We will study today a little bit about construction, about roads, some vocabulary. So we'll have a couple of vocabulary exercises. Thank you for joining me today. You know that our academy works with the students and people all over the world, preparing them for their future learning English and preparing for English exams and for other types of exams as well and other languages. So please visit our page and we'll start directly with our lesson, and I will share my screen. And as I said, we'll do a little bit of English, a little bit of vocabulary for construction and for roads. And the first thing we are going to do is we will look at a little bit of vocabulary, the words that maybe you don't know and that you will need in order to understand the little text that we will read a little bit later. So I will just read the words in English. We have gravel, asphalt, bitumen, concrete, lime, steel rebars, rubber, fly ash. I've also prepared a few sentences with some of the words that I thought maybe you would benefit from learning a little bit of how to use them in sentences, so you understand a little bit better the meaning, although you have the translation in Romanian, so that will definitely help you figure out the text later on. So here are the few sentences that I've written. Country roads are mainly gravel. Asphalt is commonly used to build roads. Concrete is what buildings are made of. Lime is used with different purposes, one being as a protective layer. Rubber from old tires can be recycled. You know that tires înseamnă anvelope. So our exercise, you see we have a little text here, which also contains the words that we've translated a little bit earlier. And then we have the two exercises here, and we will do them together. And later on, we also have another exercise for you to do as homework. So I've prepared a little surprise. We'll just look over the text for a little bit. I also suggest that you read it word by word. So when you watch the class and when you watch the video, you can then pause a little bit and read it word by word, and you can also try to translate it. But today, together, we will just do the exercises. We'll try to do, since they are reading exercises, we'll try to do them as we would work with a reading exercise. We would read the sentence or the question. We'll go back to the text, find the information, and then come up with our answer. So you see in the first exercise, you have to read the informational pamphlet, which would be this one, the little text. And then you have to see whether the statements are true or false. So the first thing we'll do, we will read the sentence, and then we'll go back to the text and find the information, scan the text, find the information, and see if it's true or false. We have the first sentence. Gravel roads are not coated with bituminous surface treatment. So our subject is gravel roads, so we will search for the word gravel, and I think it helps quite a bit since our text also has bolded some of the information here, well, some of the actual words and expressions that we've talked about earlier. We have here gravel, and we see that the rural areas' gravel roads often perform well. So that means that the roads in the countryside or in the rural areas are basically made out of gravel. And they say that they are not coated with bituminous surface treatment. And we say others may be coated with bituminous surface treatment, which is short BST. That means that not gravel roads, but other types of roads. So our sentence is then true, they are not. Second sentence. Portland cement concrete has replaced asphalt. Well, it's very easy to see Portland cement concrete because we have here the word concrete, and we also have Portland. And we see that it has largely replaced Portland cement concrete. So it's something else has replaced the concrete, which is asphalt, because it's a little bit earlier in the previous sentence. So therefore, our sentence is in the text is actually the other way around of sentence number 2. Therefore, that's false. And number 3, rubber in asphalt makes a road more durable. Well, let's find rubber here. And it says that the rubber helps to reduce the noise level of a road. So it doesn't say anything about making the road more durable. If I look for this information, a road more durable, I see it here in the last sentence of the text, and that's about fly ash. This is not about rubber. So then my sentence is false. Well, if you guessed it, then well done, you're doing great. So we'll move to the next exercise, where we have to complete the sentences. We have the 5 sentences here. We also have 5 words, and we have to put these words into sentences to make them full. So we will do exactly the same. We will read the sentence with the gap, and then we'll try to figure out what word fits the gap. So in number 1, we have that something holds this asphalt together. If we go to asphalt here, we see that it's made out of bitumen and the mineral aggregate. Then we also see that lime may be used as a stabilizer. Now, we have bitumen, mineral aggregate, or lime as a stabilizer. We only have bitumen here, so we would choose that one for the first sentence. Then in number 2, a type of road has loose rocks on the surface. And you see we have an article, then a gap, and then a noun. And that means that our gap here needs to be filled with an adjective. Now, an adjective can also take the form of a noun. So if we have loose rocks on the surface, that would definitely be gravel. Sentence number 3. Some pavements are reinforced with some type of bars. And we have here still rebars, because we see also the word reinforced here. Therefore, the word missing in number 3 is still. Then sentence number 4. Does this concrete contain any recycled something from coal? Well, we have coal, and we also have the word recycled. But the word coal is more important, because recycled, well, we don't really, we have recycled here, recycled materials, and we have coal here. So we can match these two together, and we can say that recycled fly ash from coal. And sentence number 5, adding something from old tires to asphalt lowers road noise. So we saw a little bit earlier in the previous exercise that rubber, well, we've read in the text when we read number 3 here that rubber reduces the level of the noise of the road. Therefore, also we have here tires, so that means that we have the word rubber. Now, this is the second exercise. You see the text is, I hope, is not difficult for you to understand. I also hope the 2 exercises helped you to understand a little bit more the text. Now, as I've said earlier, you can read it entirely. You can try to translate it, try to understand the words that are more technical, that are construction based. So I hope you found this useful and it will be to your benefit. And I will show you now your exercise as homework. It's a very simple exercise. It only has 3 questions. You see here you have here the conversion chart, and then you have to mark the statements true or false, and you will have this exercise here. So I would really appreciate it. We would really appreciate it if you would send us an email with your answers. We will reply to you. You can also comment, and hopefully we'll get in touch, and hopefully you'll get the exercise right. So this is it for today. I hope you enjoyed our vocabulary lesson, and have a good day.